Hey, Joe Gill here, and I'm back. I'm here back to give you part two on Panama, Panama City. Basically, the other section I want to talk to you about is two more bars. One's called the Volkert Arena Bar, and then there's a strip club called La Mayor Strip Club. Both of these are in a section called known as San Felipe, or the Casco Antiguo. Hope I'm saying that, Casco Antiguo area. It's the old colonial area with all the very old buildings that are maybe 100 to 200 years old. And I don't know the exact address or whereabouts, but it's kind of along the waterway. And if you go take Central Avenue, the walking shopping street, down to Avenue 13 Este, and you basically take it all the way to the end, you'll kind of run into the area and all that stuff. So basically, I'll talk about La Mayor. I went here on a Saturday, and they were kind of open at around 2 o'clock. Well, they opened at 2 o'clock. I think they might have opened. I got there just a little bit before. However, there were two girls there. But one is all I needed, right? So I did hook up with one. I kind of forgot her name. But basically what it was $20. $20 for what she said was 15 minutes. I'm not sure if that's correct. And I'll explain that in just a second when I go next door to talk to the place next door. Cheers. So, what it was, and they have a place upstairs. This is more like a strip club, but of course the stage and all that, the girls weren't going out. And I was told later, because I tried to go back because I wanted to hook up with this girl. She was from Nicaragua, and she was pretty decent looking. And this place was a decent place. It was kind of a nice place. It wasn't, too much, a nicer place than the one next door, but I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, basically what they charge is 20 minutes, $20 for 15 minutes or whatever, then, 40 for 30, 60, and so on, 80 for an hour. So I paid 40, and I was with her for basically half an hour. It went okay. She was decent, attractive. I was trying to get her, schedule, because I kind of wanted to come back and hook up with her again. So that was that place. Now, the place next door is called Volkert Arena, although it doesn't have a name. You'll know you're in the right place, because right over the door you'll see La Mayor, or La Mayor, which is Mayor, M-A-Y-O-R, and then you'll know. And then sometimes there's people that hang out, because I guess you can't smoke inside. Now, La Mayor is more of a strip club. Volkert Arena is more of like just a bar, and there's a bunch of girls. Now, this place is it's a bar, so it's open. It's got, girls there from as early as 12 noon, probably 12 noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And with this place, it kind of reminded me of some place in Tijuana, except for the Tijuana places were nicer. This place, I don't know, it was kind of a dive. The place next door was pretty much a dive. It was got kind of somewhat of an shithole. The girls in there were kind of a bit rough looking, so it's sort of questionable. They're a little bit aggressive in here. A little bit aggressive and pushy. It's mainly a local place. It's kind of a place where local go. So pretty much, if you go down there and you're a Caucasian, you're pretty much going to be the only gringo in there. So I stuck out like a sore thumb. So obviously, they gravitated me because they figured, well, at $20 a pop, this gringo can definitely afford it. So you won't be standing by yourself for long. Anyway, the funny thing is I did decide to go try to mess with the woman, but I went in there and the sign said it was like $20 for 12 minutes. So that's why I was saying I wasn't sure about La Mayor, because they said 15 minutes, and it was actually over there. It's actually $20 for 12. So I didn't really talk, but you can pay 40, I'm assuming, for 24, and then, and so on. add another 12 minutes to that and all that. So for 60 or 80, you know, $80 for 56 or whatever, or 62 minutes or whatever. 12, 24, 36 or 48 minutes or whatever. I'm kind of terrible at math. Anyway, so yeah, so I found that to be kind of weird. So I was wondering if La Mayor maybe was the same deal. And, but anyway, that's kind of the skinny with that. Another thing I was told is that I was told that area, Casco Antiguo, that's sort of down, is not very safe. He said even in the daytime, but I went down there more than like 2 or 3 times during the day. And I was fine walking around there. Nobody harassed me. It's totally fine. Now, however, at night, I don't know. But even I tried to question my hotel front desk about it being safe. They said, yeah, maybe at night it's not too smart to go on your own. So if you're going to go later, I would recommend, you know, either taking a cab, depending on how late you go, or you can take the metro. The way to use the metro, you get a card like this. You got to buy this for $2. Then you got to feed it into another machine, and then like recharge it. It's almost like a Dave and Buster sort of stupid thing, you know. And pay whatever amount. And then the metro, they have like a subway system. That's like 35 cents a ride. Now, station you want to get off at is Cinco de Mayo. Station Cinco de Mayo. And like I said, you're going to go across a major street, and you're going to walk towards these what looks like a town square with a bunch of statues or parlors, and you're going to want to get on Avenue Central, and that's when you're going to walk down Avenue Central to 13 Este, Avenue 13 Este, and then go down and take that to the end. And then it kind of ends, and then you keep going straight, and there's where the bars are. You cross a street and go in there, and that's where the bars are off to the side, they'll probably be off to your left. You can do that. It's about a 20-minute walk from the station, or you can just take a cab from your hotel to there. That will cost you about 15 to 16 bucks each way, more or less. Or you can do it partially. You can take a cab to the station, or excuse me, you can take a train, you can take the subway to the actual Cinco de Mayo, and then take a cab from the station and go to the bar. And same thing when you're going home. However, keep in mind, I'll just let you know this, the subway closes at 11. So that's assuming you're not going to stay past 11. And then you can just do that. You can do half subway, half cab, or whatever. But of course, if you're going to go in the daylight hours, and if you don't mind Volkert Arena being a little bit of a seedy place, then by all means go during the day, and you can just take the subway and all that. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. That's all that there is about Panama. This area being the least expensive, I suppose, the other area. So anyway, that's pretty much it with Panama. And anyway, cheers, happy trails, and until next time, see you later.